Well, good evening. Tonight is July the 10th, the evening of July the 10th, and I'm working on a painting for a friend of mine. Her name's Michelle, and she requested this painting be done of an imaginary beach on the Gulf Coast down near Destin, Florida, and that area. And she had a few requests of some items that she would like to have in the painting. And one of the things that I'm working on right now is I put her mother here in the painting and her nephew right here. And they're going for a walk down on the beach. Her mother has passed away, and so it's kind of it's very much an emotional painting that I'm working on. Again, in the true fashion of Peter Grant style, it's not intended to be realistic, and it's supposed to be full of color and life. And hopefully there'll be some memories that will be created every time she looks at this painting. So I'm going to quickly kind of put in some color and color, and the first thing that I do is reach for black, and I'm going to put in some boards that are along this little walkway that leads them down to the beach. And just to give you the feel of what's going on here. They're tasked with making a sunset stroll along the beach. And hope you will enjoy watching this painting progress. And definitely improve as it goes along. You can see that there's a few little mounds of smaller sand dunes coming on. I had to stop talking so I could concentrate a little bit on painting. Sometimes the two things don't work very well together. And one of the things that I like to call it I'm sure many of you know, is I like to slap paint. And so this little dune it's got some grasses that are growing on it. And because the sun hasn't fully set, they still got their colors. Hopefully by the time you see this painting or this video, the painting will be complete. And quite often I get so excited about working on the painting that in the video that quite often I wind up wanting to share it before it's done. But anyway, hopefully this won't happen with this one. And so when Michelle sees it for the first time, she will have already received the painting. So anyway, so that's what's going on. I stole a trick from John Nieto, and my palette, which I haven't always used. I usually just paint and put the paint directly on canvas, but he uses paper plates, or used paper plates, and I said, wow, that really sounds like a kind of a neat idea. So why don't I try that? And so I've been doing that for a while now, and I kind of like the results and the ability to mix some of the paints before they get on the canvas. So at any rate, and one last thing before I go, in case you don't know, those of you that may not be familiar with the Gulf of Mexico, the way the currents come in, they wash the sand up onto the beach, and it's the crushed coral and shells and everything, and so the beach actually has a very white sand. Of course, with the sunset, it's kind of beginning to turn gray with the evening and the sun setting. So, at any rate, we will talk to you again soon. You have a good evening.